Hi, I'm Mike, and you're watching Spiritual Combat. And today, what we're talking about is how visual are men. And what I mean by that is how visual, like men are visually aroused and turned on. And I talked about this briefly in one of my other videos of the fact that women truly don't know how visually turned on men are. Because women know that if they dress in revealing outfits and stuff like that, they know they're going to get attention. But what they don't understand is how powerful and how visually turned on men really are. And a good example I could give is imagine if a big like horsefly landed on your nose, or a fly or something landed on your nose, and how long like the desire to like swat it off is just like so strong. That's what it feels like. That's a good kind of example, like of like the emotions and the feelings that come up when a man sees a woman in like a revealing outfit. So, and a lot of what these women don't realize is a lot of these men, well, the men they're attracting are men who are just who don't have that under control, and it's hard to get it under control, and a lot of men don't. And a lot of these women are like, "Oh, all men are dogs, and why do I keep meeting men who just want me for my body?" And they go out dressed half naked. It's like, what do you expect? Um, a while back, I read an article. And what it was talking about is how women have no clue what it feels like when men see a woman half dressed, how aroused they get. And to test it, I asked my wife, and her response was, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Michael, really?" I mean, and that's how they all are. They don't know all how horny you get just looking at something like that. It's like, why did these turn you on? Like, I can't figure it. They just have no idea. And it's good for them to know that, so it helps them understand how powerful their body is. And a lot of women are like, well, okay, so they think it's a good thing because they could attract men, but all you're attracting are the men who want you for your body. And that's why most of these women have bad relationships. The guy loses interest, goes and messes with someone else. And the reason I say that is because I know, I personally used to hang out with dudes who were this way. And the other bad thing is the women think they so fine and they got so much power over these men. And these dudes, I mean, these women play right into their little trap perfectly and don't even have a clue. You couldn't even if you told them even if the guy told them what he was doing and this, that, and the other, they wouldn't believe it. But these dudes just have it down so good, and that's why some of these women just end up getting used and their heart broke so much because they don't know. And then the other thing is these women, they don't. They're like, oh, why can't I meet a good man, a good guy, or a real man who has these emotions under control and has persevered over his lust and persevered over pornography and all that stuff like that. When he's already gone before you ever see him. Like he sees you because you all half dressed. He sees you coming a mile away, so he just avoids you. He probably never comes across your field of vision because they already know. They know you're not good relationship material because you dress like that. They already know. They already make an assessment of where your mind's at. A real woman, a woman with a good grounded spiritual mind, is not going to walk out dressed with all that junk hanging out like that. They just wouldn't do it. And of course, women are going to get on there, not just because Just because, you know, everything's hanging out doesn't mean that I'm a whore. I'm like, well, but that's how you look, and that's what you got. You got men chasing you and coming, devising diabolical schemes to get in your pants because of the way you dress. You know, so you just setting yourself up for trouble. And the good dudes wouldn't even come near you because they already know what you're about. You know, so. But anyway, so yeah, men are visual and it's very powerful, and most women haven't really considered what it feels like, and all the crazy emotions that go through a man's head when he's, you know, most of these guys when they're around women like that, and a lot of times, a lot of these dudes, boom, they see that woman, woo, she fine, like that, and then they're like, let me come up with a scheme, and then they channel all that horniness into some good verbal line or something, just, hey, how you doing, and just get right in your drawers, and you never even realize you've been deceived. You thought, I can't understand why it didn't work out. Like, you just got manipulated. He just wanted that puss, you know? So cover your butt up, because men are visual, or you're just going to keep banging your head against the wall. But anyway, you're watching Spiritual Combat, and my name is Mike. Check out some of the other videos on the Spiritual Combat website, YouTube page, and have a nice day.